Thoracic spine is your mid-back. It's in between your neck and your low back or lumbar spine and cervical spine. So looking at a model right here, this is your cervical spine on these top 7, your thoracic spine, and then when it curves down here, it's your lumbar spine. So why is thoracic spine mobility or mid-back mobility good for basketball players? We give 4 reasons why. 1, it improves your posture. So for example, me sitting right now, a lot of us that are probably looking at this phone right now is probably not in a good posture, probably sitting like this. So for example, if I try and raise up my arm overhead, that's all as I can go. But if I sit taller, hey, I got a little bit more range of motion. So improving your posture is a big part. We don't expect you to sit like this all the time, but we want to get you out of this bad posture at a time. So notice yourself when you're on your phone, when you're watching TV, try and get out of that bad posture and sit up tall. That really works on thoracic spine extension and keeps your body moving well. 2, kind of what I went over, it increases your overall reach. So for example, you guys can all do it right now. If you're slouched over and try and reach up, that's all I got. But as I sit up taller, I can reach a little bit further back. So for basketball players, if you want to reach higher, maybe it's a difference between you dunking or getting a rebound or not getting blocked, or getting a block. That can help with your range of motion. 3, helps with movement efficiency. So if you are able to move really well through your mid-back and your spine, it allows you to connect the parts between your shoulders and your lower body. So for example, when you're doing a crossover, when you're playing defense, when you're turning open up, sprinting in a different direction, if you have that mobility, you're able to move well and use less energy. So if you're using less energy, you're more efficient, you can produce more power and more force. It gets you better moving than the person your competition, essentially. 4th and finally, it decreases stress on your low back and your neck because 1, you have mobility and good control through the middle part of your spine, and that decreases stress in your low back and your neck. So real quick, the 4 things is it helps improve posture, improve your reach. 3, makes you more efficient, and 4, decreases stress in your low back and neck. Big ways we work on this mobility is range of motion, muscle flexibility, and then using that range of motion. So stay tuned for the stuff that we'll come out with over the next week. We have a blog coming out on our website with all the instructions, all the information I just gave you, and check out our YouTube for queuing for all that stuff, our Instagram. So stay tuned for this week for thoracic spine and mid-back mobility.